Hey, what's up YouTubers, and welcome back to another Toddy Walnuts collection overview video. Today I'm going to go through my Grindhouse releasing Blu-rays and DVD collection, and I have these in alphabetical order, and we will start with An American Hippie in Israel. This is the deluxe limited edition 3-disc set. It has a Blu-ray and 2 DVDs, and it was limited to 2,000. I got number 1548, and this is a trippy movie. It's hard to describe this one. It's a fun movie to watch. It just doesn't make a lot of sense, and there's kind of supernatural elements to this movie. There's ghosts and demons and stuff like that. It's a bizarre movie for sure. I really can't describe it. I watched it one time. I would probably revisit this one. It comes with a little poster. And then it has a chapter stops and some poster art. These guys here with the white faces, they are supposed to be portraying ghosts, evil spirits in the movie. And there's a little bit of write-up about the film. If anybody has seen this movie and they want to chime in below without giving any spoilers, you can go ahead and do that. It does have some special features. So that is An American Hippie in Israel. That's the first one. The second one is The Beyond, and I took these apart off camera to save a little bit of time. But this one comes with a really nice slipcover. Really beautiful edition. And it's hard to tell on the camera here, but some of this is embossed. You can see some of the bodies in the background. They're a little bit embossed. One thing I really like about the Grindhouse releasing some of their releases, they also include the CD soundtrack. That's a plus, but I would rather have them put it on a swing tray inside the Amaray case. I don't really care much for these little cardboard sleeves, but it is cool to have the CD soundtrack for Fulci's The Beyond. Pop it open and take a look inside. It does come with 2 discs, and it comes with a pretty decent sized booklet. And then on the back, there's not a reversible cover, but it does have a timeline for Fulci's filmography. And we'll flip through the book really quick. There's not really a lot to show in this video, but I am going to show everything for every release. So it may take a little time to go through these titles. They don't have a really big catalog. I wish they did. They really put a lot of time and effort into their releases, and it shows. They have really good product. And there was talk at one time that they were going to fold up and close the door, but then they recently released a title that I'll be showing you guys here in a moment. But that is Fulci's The Beyond. The next one is a film I really enjoy. This is a spaghetti western starring Lee Van Cleef and Tomas Milian, called The Big Gun Down. This is a beautiful edition. You may never need to get another edition of this film because this is the 4-disc set. You get 2 Blu-rays, a DVD, and the soundtrack for the film. It's the ultimate spaghetti western. One of the best spaghetti westerns out there. Maybe not the best, but one of the best. I would say it's in the top 10, in my opinion. Film from 1967. And you can see there if you want to pause and go through some of those special features. And this just has kind of a run-of-the-mill slipcover. It's pretty cool. It is embossed, but it doesn't have the kind of the deluxe slip box like some of the other ones do. But here is the 95-minute expanded US cut. And you get the 110-minute director's cut, which is the one I watched most recently, and it was very good. And you get the 95-minute expanded US cut on DVD. And you get the CD soundtrack. Very, very nice. And then there's a reversible cover. I flipped the cover because this is the Italian. This is the original poster art. And then the reversible cover also has the same image on the slipcover, so I did switch that. The next one is another Fulci film. This one is called Cat in the Brain, and this is a glow-in-the-dark cover. If you charge it with light and then turn the lights off, the skull and the eyes light up in the dark. It's pretty cool. It is embossed on some of the lettering, and some of the skull is embossed. And this is a pretty good splatter flick. A lot of blood in this movie. This one also comes with a CD soundtrack. Very, very cool. And then I flipped the cover, and so that's what the reversible cover looks like right there. There's where the 2 discs are housed. There's the Blu-ray, and then the extras are also on a Blu-ray, so this is a 2 Blu-ray set. It comes with a art card. It's pretty thick. A portrait of Fulci. And it also comes with another decent sized booklet. There's the Italian title, also known as Nightmare Concert. Very, very nice. Even the booklet, you can tell, is quality because the paper is very thick. The printing is glossy. There's the chapter stops. And all in all, it's a beautiful edition. So that is Cat in the Brain. Put that off to the side. The next one, apparently we can't say the title of these films anymore on YouTube. This is one of their no-no words, and they use sophisticated software to scan videos when they're uploaded. So there's a couple titles I will not be able to say, but you can read. And it comes with a nice slip box. This is a 3-disc edition. You get 2 Blu-rays and the CD soundtrack and a ton of special features there. And here's what the CD soundtrack looks like. And there are the tracks. See if we can take a little peek at the disc art. It just looks like a bloody reel, film reel. Very cool. And the artwork is phenomenal. So one of the discs popped out. And again, the disc art on this is a bloody film reel. I will show you the booklets, or the booklet that comes with it. There's also a advertisement for a t-shirt company called Rotten Cotton. You can order some horror t-shirts there. Again, a very high quality, glossy, thick pages. We'll skip that image because that's the most iconic image, but it also happens to be a very graphic image. And there are the chapter stops. So that is this movie here. And moving on, here is another title that I will not be able to say here on YouTube. But it's packed with special features. A film from 1981. It's another 3-disc deluxe edition with 2 Blu-rays and the CD soundtrack. Comes with this beautiful slip box. And again, it is embossed in certain areas. The knife is embossed, the lady is embossed, the table and the title. And for some reason on this one I got 2 soundtracks for the film. There was 2 of them inside the package. Not sure why. And opening up the Amore case, you can see the discs. The Blu-ray film and the Blu-ray extras. Here is another timeline for Umberto Lenzi's filmography and some of his poster art there. And we will flip through this quickly. Pretty gruesome images, and I think we will leave it at that. The next one is one of Peter Cushing's best roles. He is just an absolute psycho in this film. This is called Corruption, and they're calling this a sleazy gem, and it's definitely a very sleazy movie. It will leave you very uncomfortable. And this is the uncut and uncensored edition. It is a 2-disc set. Film from 1967. The red one is a DVD, and the the black one is the Blu-ray. And it does come with the book. We'll flip through this pretty quick. It's actually a poster that opens up to the image that is on the cover of the Blu-ray, and then you have the chapters and a, looks like the foreign title for the poster art, and then you have some write-ups about the film. This was a request, this video today that I'm doing, from a fellow YouTuber. So I don't remember who requests the movies or the videos, but hope you guys are enjoying this. Next one is Duke Mitchell's Gone with the Pope. This is the Blu-ray DVD combo. Duke Mitchell did some B movies, a lot of mafia stuff in the 70s. He was a very low budget film director. There's the Blu-ray, and then the one in the back is the DVD. And then you just have some images in the background from stills of the film. And this one does come with a little booklet. And again, it is a 4-panel fold out that turns into the movie poster. And you get some write-ups about the film, some little facts and info and tidbits about the film, and that nice portrait of Duke Mitchell. That is Gone with the Pope. Next one is called I Drink Your Blood. Another beautiful slip box. This is a really, really cool edition. I love that art. Some of it is embossed. You get 3 movies in this set. You get I Drink Your Blood, and then you get 2 bonus co-features called I Eat Your Skin from 1964 and Blue Sextet from 1969. And they're calling that an X-rated psychedelic shocker, and a bunch of other special features. So you get the Blu-ray, and the second disc is also a Blu-ray on the extras. And then you do get some image on the back, some of the cast from the film. You also get a booklet. There's another image, and you can see some of the low-dollar special effects there, which gives the movie a charm all its own. some of these low budget films are fun to watch just because some of the gore scenes are really obviously fake. But it's still fun to watch these films, and these are definitely 70s drive-in style films. There's a chapter listing. So that is the deluxe uncensored director's cut of I Drink Your Blood. Also comes with I Eat Your Skin and Blue Sextet. Next one is another Duke Mitchell film called Massacre Mafia Style, and this is the Blu-ray DVD combo. Another very low budget but fun mafia film, and I do love mafia history and mafia films. And this was a very violent film. It says at the top it was the most violent picture ever made. I'm not sure about that claim, but it is quite violent. And there is a Blu-ray, and there is the DVD, and there's an image on the back. Panoramic viewing of Duke Mitchell. And then we will go through the booklet. You get some little interesting facts about the movie, some write-ups about the film. You get some still photos. There's Duke Mitchell. And there are the chapter stops. And the next one is one of my favorite horror movies of all time, definitely top 10. This is Pieces. This is a Spanish slasher film. It's supposed to take place in the city of Boston in the US, but the whole movie was filmed in Madrid, Spain. And this one came out in the early 80s, and it had a couple of really good taglines. It's exactly what you think it is. And the second one is you don't have to go to Texas for a chainsaw massacre. There are some very brutal kills, a lot of blood in this movie. It's definitely a splatter flick. And it's a 3-disc limited edition. You get 2 Blu-rays and the CD soundtrack plus all these bonus features. And you also get a 4K transfer. Here is the CD soundtrack. There are the tracks. And here is the reversible cover, which is beautiful. That is the original from the VHS days. There's that second tagline I was telling you guys about. Remember seeing this back in the VHS days. There is the feature film on Blu-ray, and there are the bonus features also on Blu-ray. In this one you got a booklet and you got a puzzle. For those of you who have seen the movie, you know what that puzzle is about. Here's a little bit of write-ups about the film and some pretty gruesome imagery. Chapter stops. Definitely a must-own for me, at least. I would definitely recommend picking this one up. The next one is a very underrated film. I never hear anybody talk about this one. It's Burt Lancaster in The Swimmer. This is a Blu-ray DVD combo. And Burt Lancaster, I believe he was in his late 50s or even early 60s when he made this film, and he was in tip-top shape. I mean, he was in really, really good shape. And this is a very kind of a chilling movie, and it plays out a lot like a Twilight Zone episode. Don't want to give anything away because I'm afraid I will slip and give something away, but the ending, here's the Blu-ray on the left, there's the DVD. The ending leaves you, it kind of leaves it to an open interpretation, I think. And I think maybe not everybody would have the same feelings about the ending, if I can put it that way. I would be curious to hear some of your guys' take on what you thought the ending meant. Some write-ups and some publicity photos and posters and stuff about the film. And the film came out in 1968. And I was very pleasantly surprised when I watched this movie. I had never heard of it before until Grindhouse Releasing put this out in 2014. And I ordered it and watched it, and I really, really enjoyed this film quite a bit. I think it's due for a rewatch, just to kind of revisit the film. It's a very good one. Next one is the most recent, and I was glad to see that they put this one out because there was a lot of talks from the owner that he was not going to release any more movies. And then about a year or so ago on Facebook, on the Grindhouse Releasing Facebook page, the owner of the company was kind of teasing and showing still shots from this film, and a lot of people guessed it right away. And we weren't sure at first if he was thinking about putting this out, and obviously he did, and I'm very happy that he did put this one out. This is a European crime called The Tough Ones. It's an Umberto Lenzi film starring Maurizio Merli and Tomas Milian. And I know a lot of people have been waiting for a really good upgrade for this film. This is a 3-disc limited edition, 2 Blu-rays and the CD soundtrack. Here's the CD. There are the tracks. Hopefully Grindhouse Releasing has a couple more in them and they'll release more. There is the reversible cover. I flipped it for the Italian title. Film from 1976. This one also came with a bullet that is a ink pen. There is the feature film on Blu-ray, and there are the bonus features also on Blu-ray. And then here is another cover you can switch it to with the alternate title, Assault with a Deadly Weapon. But it's always been known as The Tough Ones here in the US. I think maybe overseas it had a different title, but I think people here in the US would have lost their minds if they went with that alternate title, but they didn't. So I know this had a DVD release in the US from the company called No Shame, which is now a defunct company. They're no longer in business. And I think I do have this on DVD. And this is the title. Where was it? I should have tracked that one down and pulled it out for this video, but I didn't. But very glad that Grindhouse Releasing put this out. And hopefully they'll put more. I don't remember how this was sitting in here. Let's see if that works. Yep, that'll work. And that was the last Blu-ray. I do have 2 DVDs that were in my collection from Grindhouse Releasing, and the first one was Cat in the Brain. Cat in the Brain. It's a 2-disc set. And you get the feature film on the first DVD and the bonus features on the second. And then it also came with a booklet and some pretty cool background images there. Just some different color scheme and the kind of the outline of Fulci in black and red. And pretty cool booklet. And finally, one more DVD. And this was the 2-disc set of pieces on DVD. Unrated edition. There are the 2 discs. You get the feature film on disc 1 and the special features on disc 2. And in the back you have the iconic shower scene. There's the Spanish title, and it's a fold-out, 4-panel fold-out again, and it has a poster on one side. That's the original poster that I remember from back in the day. It has the chapter stops, and it has little write-ups about it. So I will pause the video really quick, and I will get all this stuff back together, and we will do a recap, and we will close the video out. Okay, we have everything back together, and we will do a quick recap in no particular order. The DVD of Pieces, the DVD of Cat in the Brain, and the rest are Blu-rays, and this is Massacre, Mafia style. We have that bad boy, The Big Gun Down, The Beyond, Corruption, I Drink Your Blood, Cat in the Brain Blu-ray, Swimmer, Pieces, The Tough Ones, An American Hippie in Israel. I would be interested in hearing anybody's comments about that one, or this one even, or any of these really. We have that Umberto Lenzi film, and we have Gone with the Pope. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will be uploading another one soon. I don't know when, but maybe tomorrow, maybe in a couple days. Until then, thank you for watching. Take care, and I will see you next time. Bye.